Please you, sir, do not omit the heavy offer of it. It seldom visits sorrow. When it doth, it is a comforter. We too, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety. Thank you, wondrous heavy. What a strange drowsiness possesses them. It is the quality of the climate. Why doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find it not myself disposed to sleep. Nor I. My spirits are nimble. They fell together all as by consent. They dropped as by a thunderstroke. What might, worthy Sebastian, oh, what might? No more. And yet methinks I see it in thy face. What thou shouldst be, the occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. What? Art thou waking? Do you not hear me speak? I do, and surely it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest out of thy sleep. What is it thou didst say? This is a strange repose to be asleep, with eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep. Noble Sebastian, thou lettest thy fortune sleep, die rather, winkest, whiles thou art waking. Thou dost snore distinctly, there's meaning in thy snores. I am more serious than my custom. You must be so too, if heed me, which to do trebles the oar. Well, I'm standing water. I'll teach you how to float. Do so. To ebb, hereditary sloth instructs me. Oh, if you but knew how you the purpose cherish, whiles thus you mark it, how in stripping it, you more invest it, ebbing men indeed more often do so near the bottom run by their own fear or sloth. Prithee, say on, the setting of thine eye and cheek proclaim a matter from thee, and a birth indeed which throws thee much to yield. Thus, sir, although this lord of weak remembrance, this, who shall be of as little memory, when he is earthed, hath here almost persuaded, for he's a spirit of persuasion only, professes to persuade the king his sons alive, 'tis as impossible that he's undrowned as he that sleeps here swims. I have no hope that he's undrowned. Oh, and out of that no hope, what great hope have you? No hope that way is another way so high a hope that even ambition cannot pierce a wink beyond, but doubt discovery there. Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned? He's gone. Then tell me, who's the next heir of Naples? Claribel. She that is Queen of Tunis, she that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life, she that from Naples can have no note, unless the sun were post, the man of the moon's too slow, till newborn chins be rough and razorable, she that from whom we all were sea swallowed, though some cast again, and by that destiny to perform an act, whereof what's past is prologue, what to come is in yours and my discharge. What stuff is this? How say you? 'Tis true my brother's daughter's queen of Tunis, so is she heir of Naples, twixt which regions there is some space. A space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Claribel measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis, and let Sebastian wake. Say this were death that now hath seized them, why they were no worse than now they are. There be that can rule Naples as well as he that sleeps, lords that can prate as amply and unnecessarily as this Gonzalo. I myself could make a chough of as deep chat. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do, what a sleep were this for your advancement. Do you understand me? Methinks I do. And how does your content tender your own good fortune? I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero. True, and look how well my garments sit upon me, much feeter than before. My brother's servants were then my fellows, now they are my men. But for your conscience, aye, sir, what lies that? If 'twere a kibe, 'twould put me to my slipper, but I feel not this deity is my bosom. 20 consciences that stand twixt me and Milan, candied be they and melt ere they molest. Here lies your brother no better than the earth he lies upon. If he were that which now he's like, that's dead. whom I with this obedient steel 3 inches of it can lay to bed forever, whiles you, doing thus to the perpetual wink, for I might put this ancient morsel, this Sir Prudence, who should not upbraid our course, for all the rest they'll take suggestion as a cat laps milk, they'll tell the clock to any business that we say befits the hour. Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou goest Milan, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword, one stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I the king shall love thee. Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall it on Gonzalo. Oh, but one word. My master through his heart foresees the danger that you his friend are in, and sends me forth, for else his project dies to keep them living. As you here do snoring lie upon open-eyed conspiracy, his time doth take. If of life you keep us care, shake off slumber and beware, awake, awake. Then let us both be sudden. Now, good angels, preserve the king. Why, how now, ho, awake? Why are you drawn? Wherefore this ghastly looking? What's the matter? While we stood here securing your repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing like bulls, or rather lions. Did not wake you, it struck mine ear most terribly. I heard nothing. Oh, 'twas a tinderfright a monster's ear, to make an earthquake. Sure it was the roar of a whole herd of lions. Heard you this, Gonzalo? Upon mine honour, sir, I heard a humming, and that a strange one too, which did awake me. I shaked you, sir, and cried, as mine eyes opened, I saw their weapons drawn. There was a noise, that's verily. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard, or that we quit this place. Let's draw our weapons. Lead off this ground, and let's make further search for my poor son. Heavens keep him from these beasts, for he is sure the island. Lead away. Prospero, my lord, shall know what I have done. So, king, go safely on to seek thy son.